In the annals of human exploration, few voyages rival the audacity and significance of Ferdinand Magellan's circumnavigation of the globe. This monumental journey, undertaken in the early 16th century, was not just a test of human endurance and navigational skill, but a bold statement against the prevailing beliefs of the time. Imagine a time when the Earth's shape was still debated. The world was a place of mystery and wonder, with vast oceans and uncharted territories. Scholars and sailors alike were divided on the true nature of our planet. Many believed it to be flat. This belief was deeply ingrained in the minds of people, influenced by centuries of tradition and limited by the scope of their explorations. Magellan dared to challenge this notion. With a vision that extended beyond the horizon, he was determined to prove that the Earth was not a flat expanse, but a vast, interconnected sphere. He set out to prove that the Earth was round. Armed with the latest navigational instruments and a crew of brave souls, Magellan embarked on a journey that would take him to the farthest reaches of the known world. He aimed to find a westward route to the Spice Islands. These islands, rich in valuable spices like cloves and nutmeg, were the ultimate prize for European explorers seeking wealth and glory. His journey would forever alter our understanding of the planet and our place in it. Magellan's voyage was not just a physical journey, but a profound intellectual leap, challenging the very foundations of contemporary knowledge and paving the way for future explorations. The expedition faced numerous challenges, from treacherous weather and uncharted waters to the threat of mutiny and dwindling supplies. Yet through sheer determination and unwavering resolve, Magellan and his crew pressed on. One of the most significant achievements of the voyage was the discovery of the strait that now bears Magellan's name. This narrow passage at the southern tip of South America provided a crucial link between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Along the way, the expedition encountered diverse cultures and landscapes, forging new connections and expanding the horizons of European knowledge. The wealth of information gathered during the voyage would have lasting impacts on cartography, trade, and international relations. Although Magellan himself did not survive the entire journey, his ship, the Victoria, completed the circumnavigation, returning to Spain in 1522. This triumphant return marked the first time in history that humanity had sailed around the entire globe. Magellan's legacy endures to this day, a testament to the spirit of exploration and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. His voyage stands as a reminder of the boundless curiosity and courage that drive us to explore the unknown and expand the frontiers of human understanding. Ferdinand Magellan was born into a world on the cusp of discovery. He yearned for adventure from a young age. He joined the Portuguese Navy as a young man. He quickly rose through the ranks. Magellan participated in expeditions to India and Africa. He gained valuable experience in navigation and seamanship. These experiences fueled his ambition to make his mark on the world. The Spice Islands held a powerful allure during Magellan's time. These islands, located in what is now Indonesia, were the epicenter of the spice trade. The exotic spices found here were not just culinary treasures, but also symbols of status and wealth. Clove, nutmeg, and mace were highly prized in Europe. These spices were believed to have medicinal properties and were used to preserve food, making them indispensable in European households. These spices were worth their weight in gold. In fact, a small sack of nutmeg could fetch a price equivalent to several months' wages for a common labourer. The demand for these spices created a lucrative market that many European powers sought to control. Controlling the spice trade meant immense wealth and power. The nation that could dominate this trade would not only enrich its coffers, but also wield significant influence over other European countries. Portugal had established an eastward route to the Spice Islands. This route, though long and perilous, allowed them to monopolize the spice trade for many years, bringing great prosperity to the Portuguese crown. Magellan believed a westward route was possible. He was convinced that by sailing westward, he could find a shorter and more efficient path to these coveted islands, thus breaking the Portuguese monopoly. He presented his plan to the King of Portugal, but it was rejected. The king, confident in the established eastward route, saw no need to invest in what he considered a risky and unnecessary venture. Undeterred, Magellan sought support elsewhere, determined to prove his theory and achieve glory. Undeterred by Portugal's rejection, Magellan found a willing patron in King Charles I of Spain. Charles saw an opportunity to surpass Portugal's maritime dominance. He granted Magellan command of 5 ships: the Trinidad, San Antonio, Concepcion, Victoria and Santiago. The ships were outfitted with the best technology available. They were stocked with provisions for a long and arduous journey. Section 5. Uncharted Waters, Trials and Triumphs Across the Atlantic. On September 20th, 1519, Magellan's fleet set sail from Spain. The journey across the Atlantic was fraught with challenges. Storms battered the ships. Supplies dwindled. Magellan faced mutiny from his crew. He maintained strict discipline. He kept the expedition moving forward. They reached the coast of South America. Section 6. The Pacific, a vast and formidable ocean. The Pacific Ocean, the largest and deepest of Earth's oceanic divisions, has long been a subject of fascination and mystery. Its vast expanse covers more than 63 million square miles, stretching from the Arctic in the north to the Southern Ocean in the south, and from Asia and Australia in the west to the Americas in the east. Magellan's expedition spent months navigating the treacherous waters along the South American coast. The journey was fraught with peril, as the crew faced not only the unpredictable and often violent weather, but also the challenges of navigating uncharted territories. The ships were battered by relentless storms, and the men were pushed to their limits both physically and mentally. They searched for a passage to the Pacific. The quest for a navigable route was driven by the desire to find a quicker path to the riches of the East Indies. The explorers meticulously scouted the coastline, hoping to find a way through the seemingly endless landmass that blocked their path. They faced harsh weather conditions. They encountered hostile natives. The journey was not only a test of endurance, but also a clash of cultures. The explorers' interactions with indigenous peoples were often tense and fraught with misunderstandings, leading to conflicts that further complicated their mission. They finally discovered a strait. This narrow, winding passage, later known as the Strait of Magellan, was a breakthrough that offered a glimmer of hope to the weary explorers. It was a treacherous route, but it provided a way through the landmass that had seemed impenetrable. This strait would later bear Magellan's name. The discovery of the strait was a monumental achievement, and it cemented Magellan's place in history. The strait became a crucial navigational route for future explorers and traders, linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It provided passage into a vast, uncharted ocean. The Pacific Ocean, with its seemingly endless horizon, represented both a new beginning and a daunting challenge. The explorers were now faced with the task of navigating this immense body of water, with no maps to guide them and no knowledge of what lay ahead. Magellan named it the Pacific. The name, derived from the Latin word pacificus, meaning peaceful, was a hopeful designation for an ocean that would prove to be anything but. Despite its name, the Pacific Ocean would present countless challenges and dangers to those who dared to explore its depths. Section 7. Encounters and Clashes, Navigating New Worlds and Cultures. Magellan's voyage was not just about geographical exploration, it was also about cultural encounters. The expedition encountered various indigenous peoples across the Pacific. Some interactions were peaceful, others were marked by conflict. Magellan's crew engaged in trade. They also clashed with locals over resources and misunderstandings. Section 8. Magellan's demise, a leader lost, a mission continues. Tragedy struck on the island of Mactan in the Philippines. Magellan got involved in a local conflict. He was killed in battle on April 27, 1521. His death was a blow to the expedition. It did not stop the mission. Juan Sebastian Elcano took command. He continued the journey westward. Section 9, the return of the Victoria, a triumphant end to an epic voyage. The expedition faced incredible odds. They endured starvation, they battled disease, they persevered. Only one ship, the Victoria, completed the circumnavigation. It arrived back in Spain on September 6, 1522. The crew had faced unimaginable hardships. They returned as heroes. Section 10, a legacy etched in history, Magellan's enduring impact. Magellan's expedition was a landmark achievement. It proved that the Earth was round. It opened up new trade routes. It expanded European knowledge of the world. The voyage had a profound impact on navigation. It advanced cartography. It changed our understanding of the planet's geography.